Hello and welcome to the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour, and for the first time in beach history, Las Vegas hosts this Olympic qualifying four-star event for the 2018 and 2019 season, with Las Vegas in all its vibrant glory. The Las Vegas Open is part of the All-American P1440 series. Created by Kerry Walsh Jennings, the three-time Olympic and world champion has devised a unique series combining health, fitness, well-being and a truly festival experience integrated into a $300,000 World Tour event on the famous 4-mile Vegas Strip. And here on the center court, we turn our attention to the women's semi-finals, with the weather conditions giving us a near-perfect finish to the day for the last two matches on center court. The wind has dropped and the light conditions are excellent. Semi-final number one sees Canada go up against Brazil. Sarah Pavan and Humana Paredes go up against Silva Ramos and Barbosa Silva. Now, this is quite an intriguing matchup. The number 3 seeds from Canada, Melissa Humana Paredes and Sarah Pavan, two of the top pairings on the FIVB World Tour, against Patricia and Rebecca of Brazil, as they like to go by. They've come through the qualifying rounds all the way through to get to this semi-final and a potential shot at the gold medal, and of course the impressive prize purse of $20,000 US to the winners here in the Las Vegas Open. And the newcomers from Brazil, who've been playing together since 2017, are only in their 7th FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour tournament. Both of them playing with former players before coming together at the end of 2017 and the start of this 2018 season. And they have already been in the Final Four in their first two competitions. Now, a quick reference to our two referees, both from the United States of America. Richard Bleu is referee number 1, and Suzanne Lowry is the second referee in this opening semi on center court. Let's take a closer look at the four players out on court, and wearing the grey and green, bright green shirts from Brazil are Patricia Silva Ramos, wearing number 1 on her shirt, and her partner Rebecca Cavalcanti Barbosa Silva. Ramos, number 1, the blocker, just 23 years of age, out of Espinosa, and her partner, also 23 years of age, from Fortaleza. These two ladies have won and placed second in 2 of their tournaments so far in the early part of the 2019 season. These are two names that you know well: Sarah Pavan and Melissa Humana Paredes. Well, Sarah Pavan, tallest lady out on court at 196 centimeters, 6 feet 5. And her partner playing in defense, one of the smallest players in the competition, but also one of the most electrifying. Pavan, voted best tour blocker for 2015 and 2017. And Melissa Humana Paredes voted best setter of the 2018 season. The Canadians winning the major in Gstaad and the Xiamen 4-star event last season. The Brazilians come with very hot early season form. Brazil have won the toss, putting Canada in to serve to start this opening set in the women's semi-finals. Humana Paredes. Service error. And that was a good play. And a good decision by Brazil to put Canada into serve. First point on the board for the young Brazilians. Rebecca with service. Humana Paredes soon makes amends for that poor service start. Nice cross-court spike, an attacking shot to the far right-hand corner of the Brazilian court. Early scores tied at 1 point all. Sarah Pavan, a former indoor player, switching to the beach with great success. And that little poke shot from the Brazilian at the net. Patricia just out of play. Advantage with Canada at 2-1. Pavan, now 32 years of age, from Kitchener, Ontario. Left-handed player. Net violation against Canada there. Pavan just getting a little caught off balance. Let's just take a close look. Pavan just catching the net with her arm. Patricia Silva Ramos. Patricia with service.
Contact call on the Brazil side for point going to Canada.
Point to Canada. Let's watch this one carefully. Big high set. And that's an illegal shot from Ramos. Point to Canada. Humana Paredes with service. Again at cross court to Ramos. Ramos, very fast left arm swing there. Well, the strength and depth of Brazilian beach volleyball is known around the world, and could this be yet another rising star? Ana Patricia Silva Ramos, just 20 years of age. Already won one this season in China, in the 3-star event in Quinzhou and the 4-star event in Yangzhou. First and second to the Brazilian pairing out on court against Canada. Nice shot there, this time from the number 2, Rebecca Cavalcanti Barbosa Silva. Humana Paredes gets that just little kiss. Oh, no.
It was very loud. It was very loud.
There's no challenge allowed of video replay analysis in this 4-star event on the FIVB World Tour. So Ramos and Silva take the point. Canada very, very quickly level the score. Humana Paredes again serving Ramos. Sarah Pavan gets her first block of the match. With that height, one of the most successful blockers on the FIVB World Tour. Tour best blocker 2015, 2017. Of course, Pavan finished 5th in the Rio de Janeiro Olympics of 2016 with her former partner Heather Bansley. Heather Bansley will be coming up in the second semi-final with her new partner Wilkerson.
Up at the outside is Melissa. We want to put that in strip point. Canada, 7-5.
touch of the ball from Pavan, trying to block at the net. A change of his mind there, the referee. But Ramos Silva pick up the point for Brazil. Just 1 point behind Canada now. Little joust at the net between the blockers. Pavan comes out on top. Takes the break for Canada at 8-6. 14 points total on the board. Side switch. Side switch can be important as the sun starts to set at the end of a long day's play here on center court at the Las Vegas Open, part of the P1440 All-American Series. You can see the sun starting to set. That's a lovely swing of the arm from Ana Ramos there. Ana Ramos, well, after such a good attacking play, gives the point away with a service error right into the net. And the break advantage is back with Canada, 2 clear at 9-7. Humana Paredes with service. And Pavan taking full advantage of all of her height there. 196 centimeters, that's 6 feet 5. Spectacular block. I make that number 2. There's the third block from Pavan, and confidence is high. Little stare out between the Canadian and the Brazilian player there. Pavan making it quite clear she means business in this semi-final. Oh, she's really revved up here, Sarah Pavan of Canada. 4 points clear at 11-7. Oh, she can do no wrong. 3 on the trot, 4 for the match. Ramos Silva need to rethink their game plan here. Super blocking from Pavan. And again, there's another stare out between her and Ramos. Now the back set, does that help? Good cover from Humana Paredes. Canada not quite able to get there. 4 clear at 12-8. But better on the serve receive at Ramos and Silva there. Now here is Rebecca Silva with the service. Set for Pavan here.
Net violation called against Brazil.
And net violation for Brazil.
If we go to our first technical timeout.
21 points total score on the board gives us a 30-second break. But the Canadian number 3 seeds get the better start over the Brazilian number 8 seeds.
Thanks to our sponsors here.
And there's the catch of the net there from the Brazilian number 1, Ana Ramos.
That's this team number 1. And then we've got our second team here representing Cuba and Mexico.
There's definitely a little bit of friction out there between the 2 blockers.
All right, you guys.
Now 1 or 2
He's busy taking video. I would too.
pretty serious stare-outs here.
You are working for a prize right here, a wheelbarrow race. We're keeping it real simple. Wheelbarrow. All the way to the
Sarah Pavan's having none of it from the Brazilian.
Here we go.
But
On your mark, get set, and
quite aggressive play from the Canadians, something we rarely see.
Hold on, Skippity.
Certainly giving this first half of the opening set of semi-final number 1 a little bit of an edge to it. Silva closest to our screen there. Ramos, the taller of the 2 Brazilian players, Sarah Pavan, who will take service for Canada. Comfortably the tallest player on court. She'll serve and go straight to the net, ready to block. Nice little jump float serve. It's a perfect set for Humana Paredes to go over the top of the block, but good cover again from Brazil. Oh, and now round the block back, and look at there. Still more needle between the two blockers. This time Anna Ramos trying to scare out Sarah Pavan. Take it back, she says. Beautiful block from the Brazilian. But watch here now. Again, they've definitely exchanged a few words. Pavan goes over on 2. Cover is there from Silva. Silva puts it over the top of the block. Pavan sets it up for Melissa Humana Paredes. And the block is there again. And this time it's the turn of Anna Ramos. Now look at this, the referee wants a word. They're trying to calm this down just a little because there is a clear beef going on between the two blockers on the match. We spotted it just a couple of points ago. Something's been said, there's been an exchange of words. Definitely staring each other out, looking pretty nasty. But it really is adding to the tension of the match. Here, watch here now. There again. And to be fair, Anna Ramos is just giving Sarah Pavan back what Pavan has been giving her in some of those earlier blocks in the first half of this opening set. Canada have the advantage at 14-10. Here's Humana Paredes with the attacking shot. Good cover from Silva, who now attacks for Brazil and takes a beautiful piece out of the Canadian court there. Finds a gap right through the middle of the two players cross court. Pavan sets her partner. Oh, that was a spectacular save. Off the block by Humana Paredes. Pavan, here's the set, then the attack, block is there, but again, reactions allow Humana Paredes to pick it up. Pavan puts it away.
Pavan continues serve for Canada.
15-10 to Canada. Pavan with service, cross court. Again to around Silva, I should say, my apologies, who puts the wall away.
Going to Brazil, 11-7-15.
Anna Ramos serving. Humana Paredes now, after a good serve receive, goes over the top of the block, down the line. And that's a shot she needs to look for a little more often.
16-11.
Good play from the Canadian. So quick in the defense at the back of court. A lovely little short float serve. Well, Pavan makes the apology to her teammate there. The call for turn on the ball. 28, the total point score. It's a division of 7, 14, 21, 28. Quick side switch just to make sure there's no light advantage. Or now, towards the end of the day's play, from the wind that can often pick up. That's another good shot down the line from Humana Paredes. 5 points clear once again here, Canada. Is Pavan to serve.
Go, Mal, go! No one!
Good play from Canada. Wonderful communication and motivation from Pavan to her partner.
18-12.
Starting to take control now of this opening set. Canada. Block number 5 for Sarah Pavan. This time she's up against Rebecca Silva. Perfect timing again. It's a very good shot, under pressure as well. Ana Ramos carrying #1 for Brazil.
For the Brazil, 13 serve to 19.
The Brazilians having to come through the qualifying rounds. And a three-setter earlier today. It's been a long, tough week. But they're finding the rhythm now quite nicely. Set point for Canada. Pavan and Humana Paredes. Well, the battle at the net at that time was won by Ana Ramos.
14 serve this set point, #2.
Set point #2 for Canada. Just need to side out here. It's a good serve receive from Humana Paredes, who now looks to put it away. Lovely touch on the ball. 21-14, Canada take the first set. Well, all kinds of needle between the two blockers, wasn't there? Clearly something has been said. Second referee there, Suzanne Lowry, wants to have another word with Sarah Pavan about it. But they really were going at each other, the two blockers. Ana Ramos, the #1 for Brazil, and Sarah Pavan wearing the same number for Canada, staring each other out. And let's have a look at the highlights of that first set.
Take photos with her 5 minutes after this match, all right? It gets better. It gets better. And I'm going to hear you make some noise for this. You want her to sign a volleyball? You got to work for it. Let's turn up the music. Work for it, you guys. P1440, love it. Living every minute of every day with purpose. I need to see your purpose out there. I see you, girl.
So the referee calls the players on court to begin the second set. It's a must-win situation for Ana Ramos and Rebecca Silva. Quite a convincing scoreline, 21-14 for the Canadian #3 seeds to win the opening set. Brazil must win the second to take the match to a third set tiebreak. We'll watch carefully as well the battle at the net between Ramos and Pavan. Brazil put the ball into play. That ball looks to be hit just a little too hard and long. First point of the second set goes to Canada, having won the first 21-14.
Going back to serve for Canada.
Good cover from Humana Paredes. And swinging with her left and a right arm, Sarah Pavan. Oh, that was so unlucky. Great play from Brazil to pull the Canadians out of position, but just pushed it a little too far. Rebecca Silva so disappointed with that. She'd done all the work. It's a nice back set. Again, sensational saving up from Melissa Humana Paredes. Brazil still trying to put their first point on the board of this second set.
Go, Sarah, go!
And again, those long levers of Sarah Pavan get her out of trouble to put the ball away. Canada scrambling here, real hustle. First up there from Humana Paredes, sensational after it caught the fingertips of Pavan. Here she does it again. And look at Pavan here. Just has that height advantage to give that ball a little pokey. And Canada are 3-0 ahead in the second set. Again, little confusion between the two Brazilian players, both going for the service, but that's a good shot from Ana Ramos. Cross court and away with absolute conviction. Brazil are on the scoreboard. Ana Ramos Just 20 years of age, yet another young rising star. Good call again from Sarah Pavan, calling to her partner. No, it's not good. Judgment was perfect. And here's Pavan with service. There's no question that the young Brazilian duo will be a force to be reckoned with as the FIVB World Tour unfolds. This is their third Final Four of the new season. But I think the experience, quality, and composure of Canada is just too stiff a task right now. 5-2.
Beyond the net violation.
Little touch of the net there from Sarah Pavan.
3-5.
Almost identical shot to the end of the first set for Pavan there, but this time she just catches the net. All good on the first attacking shot, but the second she just catches the tape with the lower arm. Point given to Brazil. Oh, a little trickler off the net, but Canada read it well. But Humana Paredes just gets under the ball, strikes it too deep, out of bounds. Here's a chance for Brazil to tie the scores. As we said earlier, they have to win this second set, I should say, to stay in the match. Good play from Brazil. Rebecca Silva puts that away nicely. We're all tied at 5-all. Ana Patricia Ramos with service. Again, keeping with the opening set tactic of serving Melissa Humana Paredes. Advantage goes back to Canada, 6-5. Back set works well for Brazil. Nicely done from Rebecca Silva to her partner Ramos. Scores are tied at 6-all. Great play from the blocker. Ana Ramos controlling the net there. 193 centimeters, or 6'4" in comparison to 6'5", so they're very evenly matched, both the Canadian and the Brazilian blockers. That cut on the ball just on the line from Humana Paredes. Remember, heading to 21 as our final scoreline. They must be 2 points clear. Canada have already won the first set, 21-14.
Service goes on. The point going to Brazil. 8-7.
It's interesting to note that these two teams met each other back in the 2018 tour in Portugal, Espino, on the 7th of June, and the Canadians beat the Brazilians then, but it went 3 sets, with the Brazilians winning the opening set. So it wouldn't be a surprise to see Brazil take the second set and force it to 3, as the last time these two teams met. And Ana Patricia Ramos getting a nice cut on the ball. Here's her partner, Rebecca Silva. Serves. Again, Humana Paredes over on 2 from Sarah Pavan. Effective for Canada. Both teams trading side outs here. And Canada will be happy for the match to go that way into the first technical timeout with a total of 21 points on the board. It's a good set. Very good play there from Ana Ramos, setting the ball to the far side of the net, allowing Rebecca Silva, her partner, to get a lovely angle on the ball on the attacking shot. And Ramos with service. Pavan sets her partner. Good shot from Melissa Humana Paredes, 26-year-old out of Toronto, Ontario. Scores all tied. There was a hesitation, wasn't there, that the serve was too long, the shot was too long. And going into the technical timeout, Canada have the advantage at 11 points to 10. Tech timeout tells us that with the halfway point of the second set, a 30-second break for all 4 players out on court. But Canada take that rest with the advantage. Sarah Pavan and Melissa Humana Paredes will draw on their experience here. The youngsters from Brazil, I think no matter what the outcome, they've had a great tournament here at the Las Vegas Open, making the Final 4 for the 3rd time in their 3rd successive tournament of the early season. But the Canadian duo, well, at 32 and 26 years of age, both have played in the Olympics before, World Championships. And of course, there's a World Championships as the highlight of the FIVB World Tour for 2019. They'll be contested next year in Hamburg, Germany. But I have to say, this P1440 series is becoming a real success. A lot of activities outside of the center court, and of course the American teams and the favorite of the American fans here, Kerry Walsh Jennings and her new partner Sarah Sweat, Brooke Sweat I should say, knocked out of the tournament disappointingly earlier in the week. Sarah Pavan gets the second half of set 2 underway with a service error. Easy point on the board for Brazil. Scores tied at 11 all. Canada in the red and black shirts, bright green of Brazil. Advantage back with Canada, 12 to 11. But Canada have already won the first set. It's a must-win second set situation for these young Brazilians who have come through the qualifying rounds. Service is way too long from Melissa Humana Paredes. Scores tied at 12 all. Ana Patricia Ramos. Jump float to Melissa. Pavan with the set. Perfect weight on the ball. By far the smallest player on court, Humana Paredes, at just 5'9" or 175 centimeters. But what she lacks in height, she makes up with tenacity, I would say, as well as athletic ability. Pavan serves for Canada. Change in the service tactic here from the Canadians. That ball is out of play. Well, interesting to see Pavan serving Rebecca Silva rather than Ana Ramos, which is clear change in strategy. Let's see if she sticks with it. 14-12 the advantage now with Canada by 2. Yep, it's the same plan again. Good shot, though, from Rebecca Silva. Nice little rainbow shot over the top of the block of Pavan. And here she is, Rebecca Silva, serving. The Brazilians stick to their plan of targeting Humana Paredes. Lovely cut shot on the ball. Rolls that ball off the outside of the hand. Deceptive because the shoulders are facing the other way. So the blocker thinks it's coming straight at her. Lovely shot. Beautiful shot. 2-point advantage back with Canada. Well, in the right position, just couldn't contain the ball. She hits it very hard, the Brazilian number 1, Ana Ramos. Here she is with service. Here's Brazil. Yes, good play from Brazil. Tying the scores at 15-all. Still looking good. And in within a chance of taking this to a third set tiebreak. Ana Ramos serving. Pavan with the set. Good shot. It's not easy out there. Quite a few shadows making visibility. And the judgment on 1 or 2 of the shots and serves just a little difficult with some of these high-rise hotels. Causing a shadow across the court. Pavan with the service. I'm not sure whether that change of serve from Canada is the best way to go. Since serving to Rebecca Silva, wearing number 2 on the Brazilian shirt, Pavan has had very little success. That's a good cut on the ball from the Canadian number 1. Pavan takes the advantage back to 17-16. We're down to the business end of set number 2 in semi-final number 1 here at the Las Vegas Open. Canada have won the first 21-14. Humana Paredes with service. And again, another good shot cross-court from Ana Ramos. Just 20 years of age. Scores are all tied. Good shot. Humana Paredes showing no signs of buckling under the pressure from the Brazilians, who've clawed their way back into this match. Good service here from Canada. Give them the break. Pavan. Service error. And that could prove to be a crucial error from Sarah Pavan there. Scores tied at 18-all. Over on 2. Easily covered by Silva. And Brazil take the lead. Take the lead in their quest to take this match to a third tie-break set. Canada have called a timeout. They want to breathe a little bit. They want to try and break the rhythm. They want to try and stop the momentum of Brazil here, who put 4 points on the board very quickly indeed. It's amazing how this game can turn so quickly. Just 2-3 minutes ago, it looked like Canada were in control, and it would be a comfortable 2-0 semi-final victory. Now, Brazil, leading at 19 points to 18, could take this to a third set tiebreak. Lots of communication between the 2 Brazilians, most of it coming from this lady, Ana Ramos. Pavan to the right, Humana Paredes to the left. Let's see if Brazil now can make this count. The aim of Canada calling that timeout is just to try and break the focus. It's a good serve again to Humana Paredes, who's now on the attack for Canada. Over the top of the block, full stretch here. No soccer skills from Ramos. And that justifies the call of the timeout by Canada. Scores are now all level at 19-all. Any one of these, two teams could take this second set. That's a huge side out and point on the board for Canada. And you can see from the celebration and reaction from the players. Melissa Humana Paredes with service. It's a good set from Pavan. Oh, that's a wonderful save from Humana Paredes. And the block! Block number 6 for Pavan. Takes Canada 1 point clear. Takes Canada to match point. It's a good rally. Both teams playing well. But Ramos going for the power play. It was read once by Pavan and a second time. Here she comes on the attack. Pavan reads it, stuffs the block down. And block number 6 takes Canada to match point. You can see how much that meant. Canada looking to wrap this up in 2. Humana Paredes with service. And it's there with block number 7. Sarah Pavan sensational at the net once again. Canada are into the gold medal match. Canada beat Brazil 2-0. 21-14, 21-19. Brave play from the South American ladies to try and stay in the match in that second set. But it was the blocking of Sarah Pavan that takes Canada to the final on center court here in Vegas tomorrow. They are absolutely delighted and have every reason to be so. Well, at one point, just about every opinion leader in the stadium thought that was going to a third set tiebreak. This is the point that settled it for Canada. And this is the block that took Pavan's tally to 7. Well, a very tense game, particularly in the first set. Let's see what the Canadian winners have to say. They're with our courtside reporter, St. John Smith. St. John, down to you.
Okay, what a great match. A lot of blocks, huh? On both sides. In the beginning, you were kind of giving them the stare down, and then I think the referee slowed you down. But how'd that feel? You had a great blocking match.
Yeah, I mean, it felt great. You know, we enjoy playing teams that swing. Mel's an awesome defender of hard driven, well, everything. And I love being at the net blocking attackers. So yeah, it was really back and forth. The second set, super exciting. But we made a couple key plays at the end, so it was good.
You excited to be in the finals tomorrow?
So excited. I'm just so excited still from playing defense behind Sarah and just seeing her get all those blocks. Like, it's just so much fun back there. I get so excited I can't control myself.
Well, congratulations. It was really fun for the crowd, too, to see that and the interaction between the players. You don't see that often. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Let's take a look at the best of the action from this thrilling two-set victory for Canada. Set. That's a lovely swing of the arm. Paredes with. Oh.
Oh, soft, sweet.
The second set. Good play. It was a hesitation. Oh, that's a wonderful save from Imana Paredes. And a block. Block number... Canada advanced to the finals, and it's an all-Canadian and Brazilian second semi-final coming up next. But until then, from Nick Fellows, many thanks for your company. It's goodbye for now.